Hello everybody, Jay Leone back here today with another review, and we're going to announce the winner for the contest. Hope everybody's doing well. Today is Friday. I believe we're Friday the 18th of April. Yeah, so we're going to look at a review. We're going to look at an atomizer. Excuse the shagginess. I need a haircut really bad. It's early morning. Just woke up here a couple hours ago, getting ready for work in a little bit. So I figured I'd shoot the video before I go to work, and we'll announce the contest winner for the Aqua Origin clone. But today we're looking at a clone also. This is the Atomic Clone from EHPRO.
You can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell.
So it's putting out right now. It is putting out. The Atomic Clone. EHPRO is the maker of this particular clone. We're going to talk about it. Just, all the good stuff and whatnot. The Atomic is made by MCV Philippines. That is the original maker of this dripping atomizer. This is the Atomic. They are the makers of it, and I had my eye on this thing a long time. I saw Rip do a review for it a while back, and I just fell in love with the aesthetics of it. I wish I had a what do they call that thing? There's a mod they make. I'm blanking on the name of it now. MCV Philippines. Very nice mod. I'll think of it in a minute here. To go with it, because they just look nice together. I've seen them together and look just beautiful. The real one's about 90 bucks. Couldn't get my hands on it, so I was like, let me look into some clones. And with the website going now, I was like, let's order some pieces. Let's get some clones from Alibaba and test them out. I know EHPRO is a good maker. Did my research before I placed the order on them, and I'm rather pleased with them. There's a few negatives with it. I'll get into that. But rather pleased with its performance. Not with its whistling. It really does whistle. It really can be annoying, but nonetheless, we're gonna, in a little bit here, we're gonna go down and look at the packaging, what all comes with it. We're actually gonna rebuild it on camera, or try to rebuild it on camera. And the build that I'm using now is the build that you'll be seeing later that I'm going to be doing. But as far as the Atomic itself goes, it's made of, I'll give you your specs for the spec junkies out there that like the specs. It is made of 304 stainless steel. It's got a 510 connection. It's got adjustable airflow. The airflow holes are 1.5 millimeters, 2 millimeters, and 3 millimeters for single or dual coil. So either or. The specs, there's really not much to do about it. It's, like I said, stainless steel, and you got adjustable airflow. Look at it a little bit better close up later. It really is a beautiful piece. I really do like the look of this dripping atomizer. And the flavor that I'm getting out of it, you know what, let's put it on my, so we can get some real power to it. Let's put it on my 722. Let's pop it on. It's going to look a little janky because it is a small atomizer. It's about a 20 millimeter diameter dripping atomizer. As far as it fitting on a mod flush, you saw what it looked like on the Nemesis, but here it is on the 722. Aesthetically, maybe not the best two to go together, but whatever, it works. It's a 0.7 ohm build, which is what I'll be building later. Well, you'll see the video later. It's a 0.7 ohm build. I'm going to take the wattage way up. I'm going to take it up to 20 watts maybe. 20 watts probably do it. Boom, boom. 20 watts, and I'm going to be getting about 3.7 volts to it. Short pulls is all you need on this. I said the flavor is just great. I really do like the flavor on it. Let's put some more drops of juice in there. I'm using 12 milligram juice, so it's a little intense on me. 12 milligram Deadly Sin from Good Life Vapor. It really produces good vapor and a very intense throat hit. And you know what? Maybe that's why it's doing it. I have the airflow set up wrong. There we go. I had one hole open and I have a dual coil set up in there, so that could have to do with a lot of whistling. Much better, much better. Felt like almost a stinging burning sensation in the back of my throat. That was probably why. I love this drip tip. It just drip right through. I don't even have to take drip tip off. Like I said, it chucks the vapor. Very good flavor. That's one of the things I do like about it. I heard the original had good flavor, so I was hoping the clone would be the same, and yes, it is the same. It is the same. Let's dive close and take a closer look at it. What are we waiting for, I guess? Alright, everybody, so this is the packaging the Atomic comes in. Says EHPRO, e-cig, atomizer, enjoy your vapor life. Pretty much that's the box. Standard, cheap looking, flimsy box. Let's open it up. You have a little tab. And then inside you'll find, let's fix the focus. There we go. Inside, you'll find the atomizer. You'll find some what appears to be eco wool, honestly, or eco wool. Eco wool. Looks like trying to stepping up their wicking. Pretty soon we'll probably be seeing cotton balls in there. Standard affair here. You got looks like the clear O-ring, which looks like that one's for the drip tip, and the black O-ring, which is for the device. And then they're including a little bit of a wire. Not sure what kind of wire it is, but nonetheless, it's there. So standard affair as far as that stuff goes. And then you get your atomizer. Set all that aside. And the star of the show, the Atomic Clone. Take a quick glance at it. 510, non-adjustable. Drip tip that's included. I just cleaned this out so I can rebuild it for you guys. It's a nice little drip tip. I actually like the drip tip. It's got quite a wide bore on it. Easy for dripping. It needs a better O-ring here. I might change it out. I have a set of O-rings that I bought from Harbor Freight for $5. Very handy, but that's a drip tip. Let's get it on a base. Not that you really need. I don't know what I'm doing here. Not you need the base to pull it off, but it just makes it easier to show. Okay. And then you would think you pull this off, but no, you twist the top. That comes off. Then you got your airflow ring here. And we're just breaking it down. You can see in there you got 3 posts, and then this will come off also. We'll look at all that individually. And if you look at the deck here, let's get a little more focus. There we go. Look at the deck here. You got 3 posts, Phillips heads obviously, with the holes going through them. It's a very small deck. You have a tiny lip around here, so just very tiny. The holes are small. I have no issue passing 28 gauge or 26 gauge through there. If you're using 24 or 22 gauge, you might have issues with these holes. You could drill them out though if you have a drill. You can definitely drill those out, no issue. Nice that they have holes in there. A nice size O-ring here. That's pretty much the deck. Now where it comes into where it comes into. Where it's different is the adjustable airflow. First of all, let's look at the airflow ring. You'll see it is branded. It does say Atomic, and in this light it's not the best, but it does say Atomic MCV Philippines. That's the original maker. That's where the credit is due. It is a very beautiful dripping atomizer, but this is a clone. If you want the real one, you can Google search the Atomic, and they're about 90 bucks. I did want one for the longest time, and I just couldn't get my hands on it. It always sold out, so I decided to go the clone route. But you have these beefy air holes. I'm gonna get the exact size here. I believe they're about 2.5 millimeter airflow size. Let's look here. If we look at the get juice everywhere. If we look at the airflow hole on the Omega and on the Atomic, actually pretty similar. Let's see if we can line this up here. Yeah, you'd look for yourself. I know the Omega's a 3 millimeter airflow hole, so it might be a 3 millimeter airflow hole on here also. They look pretty darn spot on, honestly. I'm going to go 3 millimeter until I can look up the spec on it in a minute here, and we'll update that. But that's on the main ring here, or the adjustment ring, I should say. You have two. See one going it goes all the way through, so that's for your dual coils. And then you have another one right here, and that one does not go through. That is for a single coil. So you can do single or dual, no issues with that. Then you have this, and this is where all your holes are going to be. Your big size, which is I believe the 3 millimeter airflow size. It looks like here you may have a 2 millimeter airflow hole, and here it looks like a 1.5, 1.5, 2, and 3. Again, I'll get those exact sizes later in the video for you. So those are your 3 sizes, and basically you take your adjustment ring and say you want to set it on the biggest hole, and you just line that baby right up there. And then you take this threaded cap and you're just going to hold the ring with your finger because it will spin. And you know what? There we go. I was wondering why I was spinning. So you take that and you put that on there, and then you're going to take your top cap, which by the way, the threads on the top cap are really nice, very smooth, and just tighten her down, and that ring is not moving. That's it. You pop in a drip tip and you vape. So yeah, that little top cap here tightens down this ring so you can't move it. Now, if you want to adjust it, say, what I like to do is set it to the biggest size, and then I'll loosen my top cap just a bit, and I can cut off some of the airflow. So I could use half that hole, a piece of that hole, you know, 3/3 of that hole, 3/4 of that hole, you know, and then tighten it down, and you kind of restrict it a little bit. So that's what I've been doing to adjust my airflow, and it works rather well. Now, that's just a quick look at it. I mean, I love the design of this thing. It is not a 22 millimeter atomizer, as you can tell. Looks to be about a 20 millimeter atomizer. As you can see here, it's very aesthetically pleasing. I love these lines. I love the shape of it. I just love everything about it as far as looks go. Now, next, we'll rebuild it. Alright, so now I'm going to try to do this for you guys on camera here, and we're going to try to insert our coils, which I've already built 2 coils. They're 7 wraps of 28 gauge Canthal microcoil, obviously. My preferred way of vaping is microcoils, and cotton. Straighten out these leads here, and I'll try to do it on camera. Remember, I'm not the best at this. And just wiggle it till it goes through. It's always there. We go. Always a little pain to get started, but once it's in, it's in. I just pull the leads until the coil's nice and tight there. And I'll take one lead and just push it up, and then the other one I'll pull it to the side. And I can see the coil sitting there. Let me tighten up the outer lead. Okay, tighten it down for now. And you can see, I'll pull out the drill bit. And you can see, let's get the focus cleaned up here. What is going on, camera? And there you go. You can see now, there we go. Got the micro coil inserted. I kind of on accident did this, but I pushed it over a little bit, but I'll straighten that up when I get in. Get the second coil and stop talking. There we go. Get it on my drill bit, and now we're just going to go in through the other side. And there we go. Just pulling it through, and I should mute my TV. Just pulling, pulling, pulling. And there we go. And we will now tighten down the other outer lead. And my focus, I apologize, has gone way off again. Outer lead tightened. And we'll tighten that center lead. And boom, tightened. And let me clean her up. And alright, so we've got her all cleaned up now. Got her here in my Nemi. Her. I'm calling her her. I got it on my Nemesis. You can see both coils there. I would call this a center post build, if anybody's ever heard of that. That's where the coils are more towards the center. I kind of pulled them that way. So you can see that. And then we'll fire it here. Show you the action. Boom. I'm thinking it's got to be a 0.7, 0.8. I'll check it, but both going up at the same time, both heating up rather red and hot. So that's good. Let me pop the battery. I'm gonna have to get a new battery because this battery is drained anyway. And we'll put some cotton in here and first let that cool off. I already got some cotton I kind of just rolled up. See right there? Just kind of give it a point at the end and just thread it through one of the coils. Boom. Kind of just feed it through till it's tight, and that's usually what I do. And yes, that is rather a lot of cotton. I usually just cut some off here. Alright. You can see that's basically what I got here. A coil, some cotton in there. What I'll do is take my screwdriver here and kind of just fluff this cotton underneath the coil. Since there's not much room for cotton here, I try to pack it up pretty well so it can hold a good amount of juice. See what I'm doing here? Basically just stuffing it right underneath the deck there. With this one here, I might just fold her and jam her down also. Some more wicking room. Sorry, I'm off camera. Really get into doing this. Make sure it's not obstructing the coil. See, something like that. I'm gonna wick the other side, and I'll show you when it's all complete. All right, so we've got her all wicked up. You can see coil 1, coil 2, cotton, juiced, firing. Oh. That is kicking ass. Let's go up top and talk about it, vape on it, and yeah. So you saw me rebuild it as I made a mess out of it, like always. A lot easier than it looks on camera, to be honest with you. This is just a simple atomizer build. Like I was saying, if you're going to use 22 gauge, 24 gauge wire, you might have difficulty sticking it through the holes on the post for this atomizer in particular. But aesthetically, it's an eye catcher. I do love the look of it. I'm enjoying the performance of it very much so. I didn't mention the price, and where you could get it from, obviously. SmileandVapes.com. I'll post the link below. It's my personal web store at the moment. I'm running them for $24.99 plus $2 in shipping, so it's like $27 shipped to your door, which isn't a bad price. I've compared other people and what they're selling them for, and they're about 25 to 30 bucks. I will probably be doing a sale over the weekend, so look for that. Because these are very good atomizers. I would definitely recommend this for a beginner because not a beginner vapor, but a beginner that's trying to get into rebuildables because it is so simple and you do have adjustable airflow and it is affordable. So those are your pluses. Now the things I don't like about it is the drip tip. I love the look of it, but it is wobbly. It needs a better O-ring in there. I mean, you could use your own drip tip, for instance. Oh no! God, that was my Aspire Anima MVP going overboard. You could use other drip tips if you'd like. You know, they fit fine. Anything's gonna fit fine on here, but it is just a little bit wobbly there. As far as the cap goes, I mean, it's not the tightest thing. I wouldn't really trust it for a long time. The O-ring is not super tight. It's not super loose. It's like in the middle. It could be tighter in my opinion. So you could, end up replacing that O-ring with a stronger one if you do have a set of O-rings like I do. I have a spare kit of O-rings, honestly. But I mean, you've seen the performance of it. It is just, it's great. It's great. I do enjoy it. I'm gonna be giving away an Atomic too. In the next week, I believe. Next Friday, we'll be doing a giveaway for that. What else is there to really talk about on this? I mean, it's a rebuildable dripping atomizer. There's so many out there. It's just really what you're looking for. You got dual and single coil capable, so you can run either or on there. The deck is small, so that's a little bit of a con. So you're not going to be able to put a lot of drops of juice in there. But I packed a pretty good cotton in. I'm getting, 6 drags or so before I have to drip again, especially at a high wattage like this. That Deadly Sin is just so good. Love putting it in a dripper. This bottle's gone. I gotta order some. I'm just rambling now. It's Friday. I just decided to get the weekend going, get out of work, and just enjoy my weekend. But $25, SmileandVapes.com. That's where you're gonna get them. That's it for that. As far as the winner of the contest goes, I got a short clip here of me holding my camera, recording my computer screen as I do the random generator. So it's kind of janky. It's blurry. It's a little wobbly. I'll show you. I picked the winner and I announced the winner. For the winner, just email me or YouTube me or whatever your shipping info, and I can send it out. As soon as you email me, I'll send it out to you. Alright, everybody, so here we're in random.org, random generator. We're going to pick the contest winner for the Aqua Clone Origin Clone. There was about 30 of you, I believe, that entered. You're all in here. Let's do it. There we go. Hedrick Wife, you are the winner of the Aqua Origin Clone. So, congratulations to Hedrick Wife. I hope I'm saying that right. That's the way I'm reading it, Hedrick Wife. Congratulations to you. You are the winner of the Origin Aqua Clone, which, by the way, at the moment is being cleaned out thoroughly. So, You'll be clean when you get it. If you want to clean it again, you're more than welcome to clean it again. I had peach juice in there, so it might, have a peach smell to it, but nonetheless, you can clean it out thoroughly, and I'm doing that for you right now. Just email me with your shipping info. I might send you an email right after this, actually, to let you know. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching my reviews. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for everything. Again, big thank you to everybody. If you're not subscribed, you can subscribe with the link. I always do this down over here. And until next time, live well and vape on, guys.
Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody.